You will not be able to stand my ass.
If you can handle me with Caleb, I can handle you with Ford, because on some degree of my subconscious, I'm also very into Ford. I just have a very unhealthy attachment to Caleb Widowcast.
I'm going to be intolerable.
And you know what? As is your God-given right.
Give me my green and beautiful orc man.
Anyway, hi guys.
Hi.
Megan's awake this time. I'm not torturing
awake.
her. God, the way people were going to bat for you in the fucking comments, you would think I'm holding you here against your goddamn will.
I made the joke that Allie was holding me in her basement. I don't live in LA. I live in DC.
Anyway, guys, it's time for the Mighty Nein episode 2. Meg and I are going to do the thing that we always do at the beginning of our Vox Machina Critical Role Mighty Nein videos, which is we're going to roll dice. And today I will be rolling Ford.
And I'll be rolling Jester.
3, 2, 1. Mine's not bad. Mine's pretty good.
I have a feeling I'm going to be doing the intro.
Over, under 15?
Under.
Over. Meg, tell everyone what we're watching today.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Rated MA. As always, I'm Meg. That's Allie. And today we're going to be continuing the Mighty Nein. I almost said season 2. Season 1, episode 2. Who will you be?
Guys, this is your warning from me. There will be heavy spoilers for Campaign 2. I have seen Campaign 2. If you skip our intros and you skip this warning, I can't help you, okay? It's not my fault if you guys just go straight to the reaction. There will be spoilers. You have been warned.
If you see Allie and I looking down at any point during this episode, it's because we take notes throughout. And we have a notes portion at the end where we kind of convene and we talk about different things that happen in the episode. But yeah, other than that, do we have anything we want to talk about before we jump in the episode? Sounds great. Hit play.
Hi, Ford!
Oh, my man.
Oh, that's Vandrin. That's Tim McGraw.
Please, I need to hear Tim McGraw. I need him to break out in song. Please.
Oh, Tim McGraw's sea shanty goes kind of hard, Meg.
You're scared. That's why you're on.
Is that what Tim McGraw sounds like?
A brave man knows how to wait. Narrow your stance. Don't give me so many targets. Remember, control.
God, it's like they picked the sexiest haircut imaginable. It's so working for me.
I need him.
Yeah.
I need him.
Mm-hmm. I love the fit, too. Like, a pirate sailor outfit goes really hard.
When I'm recovering from a thrust, when my legs are off kilter.
This is cool. Oh,
the sword.
the barnacle sword. I think is he fighting with the falchion?
You're a good man, Ford, and you have the makings of a great captain. A leader. You just gotta get out of your own way. The bullies at the orphanage, this crew, that Sabian fellow you're always barking with. You've let lesser men define you.
The fucking hair right here is crazy work.
It's like Scanlan, but like another level of it.
Are you a coward? Weak? The past is a noose around your neck. Cut the rope, or it'll choke you out.
Wow, how interesting.
I like that.
He found me.
Oh?
Secure the cargo. Shorter, take the wheel.
That was Liam.
Get that sail under control.
Sabian.
Oh, yeah. It definitely is them.
Oh, God. Meg, it's our worst nightmare. Look at how cool that looks.
Oh, hell no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Sabian?
Oh.
What are you?
Yeah.
Oh, no, no, no.
I can't let you do it, Sabian. You'll kill us all.
And you're gonna stop me? You'll die the way you lived. Pathetic and alone.
Hey, fuck you.
Don't be mean to my man.
Sabian is so Oh, okay.
Hello? I almost wrote Sabian stabs Travis because in the campaign, this is Travis.
Captain!
Captain! Captain! Sorry.
Sabian! Abandoned ship!
It's just like the old intro! Oh my god, it looks just like the old animated intro from like 5 years ago. Oh, that's gonna make me tear up. Oh, them paying homage to the old Critical Role intro. Perfect. Perfect. That explosion looked really good. It looked cool.
Did. This intro was seriously not what I thought it was going to be. Like music-wise.
They released it on Twitter, so I saw it early, but I selfishly missed the other intro that they had because the song is so fucking good. I still like it though. Oh,
Oh, his shirt gone.
hey.
Fine by me.
Oh my.
It's giving Prince Eric after his ship caught on fire.
Captain!
Oh, he sounds young.
Captain Vadran!
Yes! I was hoping we'd see this in this episode. This is the shot from the trailer that I said looked like Jin and Cassian on Scarif. When they blew up Scarif with the Death Star. Let's fucking go. That would be the Sword of Fathoms, is what that blade is called. Oh, okay, so his armor is like piecemeal armor that he put together.
He really is wearing his trauma, huh?
Like, trust me, Caleb's got a sad story, but Ford's story is very sad as well.
You saw something in me. Gave me a home, hope, a purpose.
Yeah, Vandren was like his father.
I promise I'll be the man you thought I could be.
Okay, now I'm kind of like tearing up a little bit for that.
Yes! Let's go. Oh, Ruinous!
Hello?
Again.
Hi, Ukatoa.
Again. Stunning Fist is only meant to buy you enough time to run, Bo.
I think this actually happened in the campaign, this scene between Bo and Dyron. That's cool.
She learning Stunning Strike?
Yes. Because in the campaign, canonically, Dyron is the one that teaches her Stunning Strike,
Better,
so that actually
but
makes
you need to
perfect
keep
sense.
practicing on your own.
I like that.
Yeah, it happens right before their level up to level 5, because monks get Stunning Strike at level 5, and when Bo levels up, she gets it, and it's written in that she learns it from Dyron.
You have a mission in Trostenwald.
And what am I supposed to tell Xenoth? He has me on desk duty for, like, ever.
I took care of it. An explosion like that wipes out an entire garrison? Whatever this is, it goes way higher up the chain. My contact has a name. The head of the Volstrucker.
Why are they willing to sell it?
You're paranoid. Good. You'll survive longer. They sent a courier, name of Deadeye. He'll meet you at a carnival in Trostenwald. You leave now.
Wait, like right...
Now.
Okay, so that's how Bo gets to the carnival. The lavish chateau!
She started.
Okay, I have seen this scene. They posted this on Twitter today.
Have a drink, lend an ear.
Oh.
It's time to start the show.
Scanlan would love it here.
Yes.
The secrets that you keep from me, no one has to know.
Does Jester need or want a stepmom? I'm available. Our first dick of the show.
That was a great idea, Traveler. You are so devious tonight. There will be plenty of time for more pranks later.
Okay. Not showing the Traveler. Interesting.
Appreciate you.
That's Marisha doing the bunny voice. Oh, Blued!
Oh no, did she forget again? I'll take it.
Thank you, Jester.
Jester's so cute. She looks perfect.
I love her.
You're my woman, you're my daddy. What's your fantasy?
I want to point something out to you in this. In these projections, she's dressed as Vex and Percy in one of them. There's Percy and
What?
Vex. It's very quick, but she looks like she's dressed like Vex and Percy. She has a gun in one of them, and she looks like she's wearing his coat.
That's cool.
The Ruby of the Sea, ladies and gentlemen. I heard Matt go, incredible. I had seen that scene before. I just want to clarify that.
Mama, that was the best show ever!
Oh, you say that every night, my little sapphire.
Oh, my little sapphire.
You will have a fantasy backdrop, one with little boat and fireflies and...
I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to paint with you tomorrow, Chester. Lord Sharp has booked the whole chateau for after his speech.
Well, that fop doodle?
Fuck, dude.
Anyone else you know I would cancel, but him,
I love Laura.
Yeah, he throws everyone in jail who says no to him. I get it, Mama.
Please do not be angry with me. We will repaint the backdrops as soon as he leaves.
She just wants to paint.
She's so Rapunzel from Tangled, like locked in her tower, just painting away.
Oh, she brought her own this time.
Go, have fun. The backdrops, they can wait, I guess.
We can wait, I guess.
I love her.
Oh,
God damn, Marion, I am looking disrespectfully.
Traveler, how about we make Lord Sharp miss his appointment?
Someone pointed out they were like showing Jester talking to no one makes her look fucking schizophrenic, and that's all I can think about in these scenes. Did you get to the part where in Critical Role when Jester talks about Mr. Sharp?
no, I don't think so.
Okay. But Mr. Sharp is part of her backstory, so I recognize the name. I am absolutely loving this episode so far. I just want to throw that out there.
It's great.
It's been so much fucking fun.
Just for the night.
Oh, Caleb and Knot! Caleb, Knot, and Bo are now all in the same place.
We will have to get those toenails clipped.
Oh, no point. They grow like fucking weeds.
I forgot the voice.
The light scent of horse urine really makes it cozy. 5 stars.
You know, we do not have money for a room.
Wait, is he wearing his amulet?
Is that some sort of passive-aggressive dig on...
Nine, I'm only saying 2 whiskey bottles is the same price as a room.
I need to get a closer look at it. He wasn't wearing that in the first episode.
You know, you could sell that thing for all the supplies you
It
need.
is.
Plus
It's
a room.
his. Okay.
Wait, is it magic? Do you turn into a werewolf if you don't wear it?
Chetney mentioned.
9.
What? Did your mom give it to you?
I could not survive without it.
Do you know what that is, Meg?
The amulet?
Yeah.
I think you told me.
I mean, I'll tell you if you want.
That's fine.
Your party has them in your campaign. It's the amulet of proof against non-detection, the anti-scry necklace.
Are you sure I can't steal us pillows? Or at least a blanket?
It's too risky. Besides, it has been a while since I slept in a bed.
Like a dog.
Love her.
Oh?
Oh,
What are you up to, Not?
we're gonna see ESSEK. It's ESSEK. It's ESSEK. I'm gonna be so normal. I'm not.
You?
Love of
Normal?
my
When it
life.
comes to Caleb and ESSEK? No.
My queen.
This is a devastating loss, ESSEK.
Layla's Kryn.
There are thousands of souls in that beacon.
Is that the Bright Queen?
Yes, that's the
Stolen
Bright
by
Queen.
heathens.
If the populace finds out, there could be riots. But without a beacon, if our soldiers die, their souls will be lost.
Every death from now until it is
Oh,
recovered
she looks
is
amazing.
permanent. That is what is at stake.
I need that dress.
The Luxon beacon is primordial. If the Empire knew even a fraction of its boons, if you
Mhm.
were consecrated
Just the
in our
beacon.
faith, ESSEK, you might appreciate better.
Oh, they're gonna reveal that he's not consecrated. Interesting.
General Virat, I give you 2
Oh,
days
Virat. Okay,
to
okay, okay.
prepare your troops to march on the Empire. Bring the souls of our people back.
I am curious as to why Matt is doing a different accent. In the actual campaign, ESSEK has more of like a French accent, but it's different here. It's more British.
I've never seen her so upset. The survival of our people rests squarely on her shoulders.
Yeah, I wonder why they made that decision.
I don't know.
ESSEK,
She's hunting Dunamansis. Presumably, whoever stole the beacon plans to use it.
And only a Dunamancer can show them how.
Dunamancy.
Love that.
I didn't have children in this life.
Oh, he's consecuted.
Thought
Okay.
I'd get to it in the next one. I might never get to experience fatherhood now.
You will, my friend. You will.
Interesting.
Oh, ESSEK, where's your mother been? I haven't seen her in ages.
Are we gonna see it? ESSEK's mom?
She's, been traveling.
Insight check.
She fancies the odd bits of history we find in the field. Broomstone, from Islecross. The ancients powered whole cities with it.
Oh my god. I'm tweaking. God damn it. They pulled that from the barbed fields. Hey, Ford. If I had known ESSEK was going to be in this, I might have rolled my ESSEK dice.
You stupid. Papers, boy, or you don't get in.
I think that's Vander again. I think that's JP Blanc again.
Yeah, I think it is.
I've walked leagues to get here. Oh, we don't give a flying fuck about your
That's
ship.
that's Vander. That's JP
Has to
Blanc.
be. 100%.
Please. I'm so hungry. Please. Nobody gives a shit. You're holding up the line. Let me pass.
What?
I bet that was a charm person.
Welcome to Nicodranus, sir.
Let's go, Nicodranus. Yeah, that had to be a charm person or something. Nicodranus, I think, is one of my favorite locations in Critical Role.
Good job.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Oh,
Aw.
she got him a pillow.
You were snoring very loudly.
I'm sorry. Wait, where did you get a pillow?
She stole so much shit.
Did anyone see you?
Of course not. I was quiet as a mouse in slippers.
Show yourself, you thieving mongrel!
Quiet as a mouse.
You were so sneaky, Not.
Fucker's got good ears.
Fucker's got good ears. I love that.
Guess we followed like
Good shot,
trail of
Caleb.
footsteps.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit!
Why did you do that?
Do some magic with it. Get us out of here.
Not all shit is magic!
That all shit is magic.
You are such a big, stupid horsey. This horse is racist.
I love Not so much. Oh, Gust.
Huh. What a generous town.
Isn't Bo's horse in the stable?
Yep. And there goes
You
Bo.
shits, that's my horse!
Bo and Not are always beefing.
Motherfucker.
Great, perfect cutoff.
My sides kind of hurt from laughing.
I
All of
love
that.
Caleb and Not so much. Oh, we're actually going to see ESSEK walk. Interesting.
Mother, how are you feeling?
Oh my god, we're actually seeing ESSEK's mom?
It is from
Oh.
the ancient cities in Islecross.
Oh, see, that sounded more like regular ESSEK.
Maybe ESSEK changes their voice?
He might change his voice depending on who he's talking to, maybe?
Time prize magic from all things, eventually.
What did I tell you about the windows? If anyone sees you, I'm trying to keep you safe. You agreed to give me time, to find a cure.
Oh.
Time prize all things away, ESSEK, even mothers, from their children.
Oh.
Oh, I hate that.
You know the Queen will execute you if she discovers you have Typhros.
Oh.
The Lord of Light grants eternal life to the consecuted.
The beacon should be studied, not worshipped.
Mm-hmm.
Your Lord of Light is a rock.
Oh!
Damn.
Okay, to be fair, ESSEK really was running his mouth.
I'm not ready to lose you.
Oh, ESSEK.
When you've been reborn as much as I,
Mother.
Janica. Is that you?
His mom was a lesbian?
I guess so.
ESSEK having a gay mom is everything to me. Ooh, are we gonna see Varen maybe?
When am I? Which life?
It's ESSEK, mother.
Oh. This is new and very sad. Wait, ESSEK has a father though. Oh my god, I have so many notes to make. Okay, so she's basically got like dementia of some sort. But I think this is brought up in the campaign, what this is, what ESSEK called it. Holy cow, this is going to be a long notes portion in this video. Wow, I was not expecting his relationship with his mom to be like that. And I mean that in a positive way.
You little loser, stay down! Pisshead can't even put up a fight.
Oh.
Oh,
What's you gonna do?
that was little baby Ford.
Ford, what you do?
Oh, he just walked away from it.
Oh, sorry, mate.
That also sounded like JB Blanc. Mask of Many Faces! Ah!
Hello?
Mask of Many Faces, my favorite warlock feat. Or it's not a feat, it's a feature. It's basically a free disguise self.
The Empire and Nicodranus are
I forgot that he can disguise himself.
and with friendship comes loyalty. Tell him, Lord Sharp!
Oh, that's Lord Sharp. That's the one that Jester's mom is supposed to see.
Both physical and spiritual. We must unite against these barbaric heathens.
Oh,
It's a hamster unicorn. Oh, what did she draw?
What did she draw?
Is he pregnant? Jester Lavore. She fucking drew Mpreg. That's so funny.
What do you mean you have no escape plan?
I love her so much. Oh.
Me too. Me too, Jess.
Yes.
Me too.
Oh, handsome hero.
You're under arrest. Both of you.
No, this is not what it looks like.
Huh?
Ooh, your magic is so powerful.
I don't have magic.
He's having a crisis.
You're trying to kill us!
Come with me if you want to live.
We need to get off the streets.
Anyone who gives them shelter will hang as well.
I love him trying to talk his way out of it.
Just hear me out!
Eldritch Blast, baby.
Please, I don't want to fight you!
Then give up.
What is happening?
Misty Step!
This way.
I love how pathetic Ford is. Oh,
Love a pathetic man.
he's perfect.
I maybe went the wrong way.
What?
I love Travis.
Fight or window?
Neither?
I'm not talking to you, silly. Traveler.
Not talking to you, silly. He's like, who is this crazy woman?
To be fair, canonically, Jester is very dexterous. Like, her dexterity's pretty decent, so that actually makes sense that she'd be good at that. She's perfect. Oh, she brought Ford to the chateau.
What is this place?
Home.
Oh.
So this is my room.
Oh, I love it. Very Jester.
Oh, the Traveler and Jester. She has a picture of them.
Oh, that's the Traveler. He's my best friend. But he's also a god. So what brings you to Nicodranus? You look, no offense, like you sort of don't belong here? So where do you belong? Are you from far away? I've never been far away. Mama doesn't let me leave the chateau. She'd be super mad if she found out what we did today.
Literally Rapunzel.
Yeah, but Marion is much nicer than Mother Gothel.
I am Jester Lavore, daughter of the Ruby of the Sea. She's kind of a big deal.
Oh.
Yeah. Ford.
The other accent.
Ford Stone. It's nice to meet you.
Ford, I like it. Was your voice different before? Oh no, you're injured.
Oh, are we gonna get to see her heal?
It's nothing. Okay.
I actually really love that.
That is so fucking cute.
I have never met a real sea captain before. What's it like? Do you have lots of seamen? Mama
Diabolical.
Oh, Laura Bailey.
We did not expect you so soon. The ruby of the sea.
I'm not here for her.
There was no reason for that.
He just stabbed Blood.
Jester, what have you done? Lord Sharp is downstairs looking for you.
I didn't do anything, Mama.
I can't protect you. You must leave now before he kills Blood.
Where, Mama?
Far away. Zadash.
Zadash, okay.
My old friend. She runs the Pilotrove Hotel.
Yes,
she
the
will keep you
Pilotrove.
safe.
But Mama, you said I have to stay where I can see the chateau.
I've known for a long time that I was being selfish keeping you locked in this place with me. But safety is not life.
Oh.
Darling, see the world. It deserves you as much as you deserve it.
Oh.
My little sapphire.
Mama, I'm sorry.
Can you help her safely to Zadash?
I don't know, ma'am.
I beg you, sir.
Oh, wow.
I mean, Marion has money. I mean, she's like the most popular courtesan in the
Sure.
Menagerie Coast.
I mean, of course I will.
I love you, Mama.
Goodbye, my darling. Go.
Oh.
I'm sorry I steal so much.
There is nothing to forgive. But next time, let me know when you are sneaking like a mouse, yeah? I will be a lookout.
That's really sweet.
That's actually very smart, Caitlin. Thank you. I wouldn't want an escaped lunatic pissed at me.
Oh, she told him.
You did not turn me in. This was a long time ago.
Same sad eyes, though.
There is one spell in particular I would like to get back. The component is very rare.
And how do you know they'll have it?
Lumina beetles. But we will need to communicate better.
Is he going to teach her message?
It is a simple spell.
He's going to teach her message.
Yeah, to talk over a short distance.
I'm going to fucking cry.
You probably have a million other places to be, like on a ship or with a girlfriend.
No. Not really.
Jester's so pleased.
He's such a loser.
It might be better to drop the captain part. Just Ford is fine.
I've read there are lots of wonderful sights to see in Zadash. There's a super fancy market and a pastry shop.
The Pentamarket.
An erotic bookstore called Chastity's
Chastity's Nook.
Yeah. A school of magic. Oh, temples galore.
That's right. Because Ford wants to go to the school.
What was that last one? School of Magic?
We don't need no stinking school. I've got Traveler and you.
A traveler. That's who gave you your powers?
Oh my gosh, do you want to meet him? Traveler!
Nowhere.
I love that they're leaning into her being insane.
Gods are super busy, so. Who gave you your powers, Ford?
I
don't know.
I don't know.
Great question, Jesse.
Fucking mosquitoes.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, Volstrucker, Auelia. I have a feeling I know where this is going to be.
Hey!
Yep.
What are you doing?
This beacon can clearly do much more than reincarnation. You did not tell me everything.
Of course not. It would take centuries to explain even the fundamentals. Dunamis is rooted in the cosmos that created the world itself.
Yeah, he sounds more like ESSEK now than he did earlier when he was talking to the queen.
It is everything you will ever do and could be, containing every choice.
Was that Varen?
And every choice you already have.
That may work on superstitious ilk, ESSEK, but all I see is a mechanism. And to master a mechanism, you must rip it apart and study every cog.
That is why we will work nicely together.
Oh.
I mean, ESSEK wants to study it. He said it earlier. Are we gonna see one of the nightmares? Fuck yeah. Let's see if this triggers my thalassophobia.
I love it.
Whoa.
That's fucking rad.
That was sick.
Oh my god, I needed that episode to be an hour longer. Oh, wait, I wanted to... Fuck, I just closed the screen share, but I wanted to see who voiced some of those characters real quick. Guys, before we get into notes, there will be spoilers for Campaign 2. There you go. There's your baseline spoiler warning. If you don't want spoilers for Campaign 2, don't watch Meg I. I am incapable of shutting the fuck up because this is my favorite campaign. All right, now, as I was saying, I wanted to look at the cast list. Oh, Robbie Damon is fucking Sabian? I hate him. Okay, so we were right. JB Blanc was the gate guard, and he also was one of the sailors on the ship. Knew that. Steve Bloom was Paul, so he was one of the other characters. Robbie Damon was Sabian. Angelica Houston, which is who I thought that was, but I was not 100% sure, plays ESSEK's mom, plays Deirdre Thalis. JP Karliak, who I'm not familiar with, was the innkeeper and Lord Sharp, and Rahul Kohli was Virat. I kind of was like, when I heard him, I was like, that might be Rahul Kohli, but I wasn't sure. So that's great. Those were two that I wasn't sure who they were going to play. I actually thought one of them might play Lucian, or not Lucian, I'm sorry, Lorenzo, but that's totally fine.
Hearing Tim McGraw really sent me.
That was fucking hilarious.
Well, I'm glad that you were able to get what you wanted with ESSEK for that being Matt.
So Meg and I talked about this during the reaction, but like when they announced they were going to do the Mighty Nein series, I was like, if Matt doesn't voice ESSEK, I think it's not going to ruin it for me. And I 100% would have still watched, but I would have been disappointed if it wasn't Matt, because Matt like becomes ESSEK when he voices him during the actual campaign. Like it's one of those characters that I feel like he slips into very well.
Mm-hmm.
But it's interesting though. I mentioned this a couple of times in the reaction. ESSEK's voice changed. He sounded more like himself, like I remember him from the campaign in the rest of the episode, but in that original scene with the Bright Queen, he sounded more regal in a way. Like the accent sounded very British, like standard British.
Do you think it was because he was in front of the Bright Queen? Like it was kind of like a front? Because, spoiler, ESSEK's not a good person right now.
Not in the beginning. He gets better, but yes, ESSEK is a traitor to the dynasty. Dyron mentions it in the first episode that there are more than just a few traitors, but very specifically, it's kind of an offhanded thing. She mentions that there's someone in the dynasty who is helping people in the Empire do bad things, and spoilers, that's fucking ESSEK. But ESSEK, one of the main features of him from the campaign, like early campaign, like when you first meet him, is that he puts on a front depending on who he's talking to. But we only see ESSEK interact with the Bright Queen maybe 2 or 3 times max, and it's in those first couple episodes. So this show gives them the chance to build out what the dynamic is between Leylas Kryn and ESSEK as characters. So if ESSEK puts on this front of this is who he is when he's at work, I think that makes perfect sense. I don't know why he would need to change his voice for that. I'm not sure. There are so many different facets of ESSEK that are pushed together like puzzle pieces that it's almost it's very hard to discern what is actually ESSEK. And that is on purpose. He does that as a defense mechanism because he doesn't want people to see that he's a fucking traitor. I'm going to throw this out there right now in case anyone's watching the notes portion. Meg and I have decided that I will be doing a full spoiler heavy reaction as well because I'm so familiar with the game and I don't want to spoil this for Meg.
Appreciated.
In a couple days, check back in on our channel. I'm going to have a solo video up. I originally was like, yeah, it's going to be like 15, 25 minutes. I can already tell you I could talk about this episode for 25 minutes. So we'll see how long it gets. I'm going to talk about all 3 episodes and all of the major spoiler heavy things. What are the differences from the campaign? Things like that. So if you are interested in that, please check back in with our channel. within the next week or so, and hopefully we will have that up soon. For now, let's get into notes. Meg, will you
Yes.
start us off since you are less familiar than I, and I will fill in as we go?
Absolutely. So we meet Ford in the very beginning, and God, I'm sorry, but when I first saw Ford, I was like, God damn. I knew from the trailer, of course, he was hot and everything, but actually, like, seeing him, I was just like,
I called it.
So we open up and we see Ford dueling with Vandarin, who is his mentor. They're dueling for practice with Ford because Ford clearly does not have the confidence that what's the word? It's not exude. It's
He doesn't exude confidence, is what you
yeah.
could say instead.
Yeah, he doesn't exude confidence.
Yeah, Ford is very insecure,
He
which
is.
Ford is kind of like that in the beginning of the campaign. Not so much. I think it's played up a lot more here, but that makes for better storytelling, in my opinion. So
It's better storytelling, but also like he picks up this persona and his accent switches, which is something I picked up that I did not realize from the campaign because I'm pretty early on that this is not his that's not his real accent. That's not his real voice.
there are hints at that the Texan drawl is not his real accent in the campaign, like early campaign.
Yeah.
There's a scene in one of the like episode 4, one of the first couple episodes, I
Oh.
think. I don't actually know what episode it's in, but it's in one of the early ones where Ford has a nightmare and Matt asks everyone to leave the table but Travis. And in that, he goes back to the British accent, and everyone on Twitter was flaming him like, oh my God, he can't even hold on to his accent. And Travis couldn't be like, guys, I'm doing that on purpose. So that's something that Travis actually threaded in very early in the original campaign, which I loved. But the reveal doesn't come until episode 85,
Yeah, and
86.
I'm nowhere near there.
Yeah,
So
it's like back third of the campaign.
I did not pick up on that. So that was really cool to be able to see. And I was like, wait a damn minute. And then Jester
Jester.
mentions it as well. She's like, did your accent did your voice change? Like, I love her. I'm so excited I got to see her. Oh my God. I don't think Jester could have been any better.
I think they nailed every character. ESSEK was great, Ford was great, and Jester was great. I mean, obviously, Bo, Caleb, and Not is perfect. If I was a new fan, I think Not would be my favorite.
Not's my second favorite character. It's always a toss up between Not and Jester.
It's Caleb and Not, I think, for me. I love Ford. I mean, ESSEK and Caleb kind of go hand in hand for me. Like, ESSEK is my favorite NPC by far, and he is like in my ranking of the Mighty Nein, he edges Ford out because ESSEK and Caleb are like I said, they're like this for me, but ESSEK, Not, and then Ford, like those are my top characters for sure.
Mine are Jester, Not, and Ford. Sabian breaks onto the ship and then ends up stabbing Ford. Ford goes up to the deck and then it's like abandoned ship. There's a huge explosion, which was really freaking cool to be able to
It
see.
looked amazing.
So good. It was awesome. I loved it. And then we found Ford shipwrecked and that everyone unfortunately did not make it from the explosion. I feel really bad for Ford. I really do. And then he obtains the Sword of Fathoms.
Yes, he does.
Which leads him to have like a crisis later on in my notes. I'll mention that.
Ford was really going through it this episode.
What's going on?
Huh?
What?
My favorite thing about Caleb is he's pathetic in like a wet cat kind of way, and Ford is pathetic in like a big stupid dog kind of way.
Maybe that's why I love Ford so much.
Ford has dog energy, like big stupid dog energy.
Bo was learning Stunning Strike, so that was really cool that we got to see that because as you were mentioning in the reaction, that is something that was like kind of woven into the campaign, but being able to see that actually in the show is really cool, and I'm really glad they did do that.
Well, if Bo is learning, Bo hasn't completed Stunning Strike yet. Like we haven't seen her use it, which puts them all at level 4.
Which is great to know, like kind of where they're at.
Because that means that Travis has his subclass and because he'd have to be at least level 3 to get your subclass, which for him is it's the Fathomless is what it is. Didn't even have to look it up on D&D Beyond.
It's really cool to be able to see like the show not tell.
Yeah.
And that's a really good
I love
way
it.
of letting people know who have seen the campaign and know like a lot about these characters to be able to like Allie just like, oh, they're level 4.
There was something that I learned in screenwriting school where they were basically like, once you learn the breakdown of a script, you can't watch TV the same way again. And they tell a lot of film students that. It's the same way for D&D. Once you DM for long enough and once you learn a lot about like the base classes, everything that you see breaks down into like levels, features, abilities, spells, spell slots. Like it breaks it down like mentally. Like the entire time we're watching this, I am picturing character sheets and Mask of Many Faces, which we'll get into later and all that stuff. It's amazing. I love it.
We see how pretty much the rest of the group so far gets to the carnival. We saw that Bo is now on her way, and then so are Caleb and Not, and we figured out the reason why Caleb is wanting to go to the carnival, and that Jester and Ford and why they're heading that way as well. Jester is speaking to the traveler. We don't see him. She looks fucking crazy.
It's so clever because even in the early campaigns, like I know the traveler does make appearances only Jester sees, and Matt is always very clear, like the rest of you don't see anything. Jester is talking to open air, and I love that they incorporated that. If I have to take a guess, we're not going to see the traveler until like the last episode.
That would
because
be cool.
they're gonna gaslight you into thinking that Jester's fucking crazy.
Nuts.
She's just psycho.
Travis is like, she hot, but she crazy.
Yeah, she's crazy
Not
and she's
Travis.
hot.
Damn it. Ford. We finally meet the Ruby of the Sea, which is Jester's mom, whose name is Marion. She's so pretty.
Yeah, Marion Lavore.
So pretty. And we find out that they're in a brothel called the Chateau.
Lavish Chateau, yep.
Yes, the Lavish Chateau. And that's where Jester grew up. I was just thinking about so Jester was like to the traveler, she was like, hey, let's make a Lord Sharp miss his appointment with my mother. The drawings.
I didn't even make a note about the fucking Mpreg drawing, but I know if I were to open Twitter on my phone, it's the first fucking thing I'll see is like they put Mpreg in Mighty Nein. Because there's no other campaign that Mpreg fits into, but you know where it does fit? The Mighty Nein. Whoever animated that scene.
Thank you. Good job.
I know a bitch from AO3 when I see one.
I love Jester. She's so crazy.
She said, guards, impregnate that man. Diabolical. Seize him.
Seize him. Go back to notes. Caleb is wearing his amulet, which is Allie, say the name.
It is the amulet of proof against detection and location. Otherwise, the way we call it in our campaign, the anti-scry amulet, because it basically means divination magic does not work on Caleb. So things like scry, which is a 5th level divination spell, which is a spell that can be used to basically look in on a person's location, but you can also see and hear them. It doesn't work on him.
Probably for the best for Caleb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it would be really interesting. I don't think they're going to do this, but I do think it'd be really interesting if we saw a scene of Trent trying to scry on him and it not working.
That would be cool.
Because that's not something you ever see in the campaign, because normally for scry, you make a wisdom save. And scry features very heavily into the Mighty Nein campaign, because when later on in the show, when certain characters get the ability to scry, they do it a lot to check in on NPCs that they've made friends with, to check in on family members, or to check in on the locations of like people that they're looking for, like to see where people are at. And so it plays a very heavy factor, but it's always from the perspective of the person scrying, not the person being scryed on. There's only a few times in the show, in the campaign that I remember, where one of them is actively being scryed on. So I think it would be fascinating, since we are taking a look at Trent on the other side of the Empire, if we saw him actually looking for Caleb. I think that would be really interesting. I don't know that they're going to do that, but I do think that would be cool.
That'd be cool. I would like
just
to
to
see
confirm that their stories are tied together, but also it would fail. So I don't know that we would know who he was trying to scry on.
Well, that's true. Going back to the notes, we meet ESSEK for the first time, which Allie was very, very excited about, with the Bright Queen. I wrote down his name, but the way I wrote it down is kind of messy. General Virat. Yeah, General Virat has 2 days to charge to find the beacon, which is ordered by the Bright Queen, and that we find out that he's been consecuted, and that he has some broomstone from Isocross.
Mm-hmm. Do you know where Isocross is?
No.
Okay. Note taken. I won't mention it.
After that, we enter Neodranus.
Nicodranus.
Nicodranus. Oh, I did, right. That is a seed. That is not a. We enter Nicodranus with Ford, and that he's looking to enter the city, but he's starving, and they're not letting him in. Which we see the good old Sword of Fathoms kind of glow and possibly cast a charm on these two guards to let him through. Not stole a bunch of items and gave Caleb a pillow, which was very, very sweet.
I love Not and Caleb so much.
And I wrote down a quote from Not saying "fuckers got good ears" after they got caught. This is stable.
So funny.
Essek's mother is hidden she's not well. She has typhus, which we found out, which is kind of an illness that Allie kind of compared to dementia.
Yeah, it reminds me of dementia a little bit.
And that I have a quote from her that says, "Time pries magic away from all things eventually," which, I mean, very true. Ford keeps casting magic and that he's having a full-on crisis, especially with the guards, because he's putting out his hand. Eldritch Blast. He makes a step, Misty Step. This guy is going through it. He, like, his sword, boom. Him and Jester meet, which is very, very cute. And then Jester runs up to him and she's like, "Oh, you strong, strong man. Please protect me." And then he's like, "Huh?" And so they go on the run, and then we find out that well, we already knew this, but Ford finds out that she's running from Lord Sharp, and then they run back to the chateau, and her mother, Marianne, tells Jester that she has to go to Zadash. She says safety is not life, which I think is a really good quote because, I mean, that is very true, is that if you always live on the safe side, that you're not going to truly experience life, that sometimes you do have to take some risks or just not always play it safe. We see that Not is afraid of water when her and Caleb are crossing. Very interesting.
Do you know what that's about? Do you know why she's afraid of water?
I knew she was afraid of water, but I cannot remember why. I think we've talked about this.
I may have mentioned it in passing, but yes, Not does have a massive fear of water. Yeah.
I might have also seen something on social media. I'm not sure, but I've seen it before on why Not is afraid of water.
We've definitely talked about it, but I think that if you don't remember, it's a really good reveal, so I don't want to spoil that for you of why. That'll be in my spoiler reaction that you can check out in a handful of days.
I have a quote from Not. "I may be a goblin, but I ain't no rat." Which, not such a good character. I love Not.
Not is fucking perfect.
She's amazing. They really nailed her. I loved it whenever she stood on Caleb's shoulders and he's like, "We gotta trim your nails." And she's like, "Oh, what did she say?" It was
She said
really
they grow
funny.
like fucking weeds. Fucking cracking me up. There was a moment, it was towards the end of the episode when they were walking in the forest and stuff, and they were chatting. It was before they got to the river, and they were just talking to each other, and I had a moment of like, oh my god, this is just Sam and Liam. Like, I heard Sam and Liam, and like, obviously it's them doing the accent, the voices, but I could so clearly picture in my head them in the recording booth just standing next to each other, looking at each other in front of their mics and talking. And it was, I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
That's a really sweet visual. I like that. To finish up, I have that Not is taught message by Caleb. ESSEK and Trent have a conversation, and that they're going to study the beacon. We saw Ford's nightmare, which was really great. And my last note is Trent Igathon, fuck you.
Yes, correct.
That's where I'll leave off. So I'll hand it over to Allie. I'm going to get pretty cozy here because I'm starting to crash a little bit, but also I'm in for a ride.
I will try to make this as brief as possible. I promise, guys. Ford and Vandrin, we saw them on their ship. Ford was just a young gentleman aboard Vandrin's ship. Vandrin was his captain. Very specifically, Vandrin had the Sword of Fathoms before Ford. Ford found it washed up on the beach, very precariously, placed kind of like Excalibur in the stone. Vandrin having the Sword of Fathoms is very, very important. That sword is called a falchion. It is Ford's primary weapon that he uses throughout the campaign. And there is a lot of information about Vandrin having that sword because seemingly you might be able to extrapolate if Ford had abilities because of that sword, what the fuck could Vandrin do? Just everyone think on that. We'll get answers on that eventually, but it might take a while. It's been a while.
Been a while.
One of my favorite quotes that Vandrin said was, "The past is a noose around your neck. Cut the rope or it'll choke you out." I wrote that down because that quote is so ironic, given that Ford is one of the characters most in this campaign that holds on to the past. By him suiting up in Vandrin's armor, taking Vandrin's hat, taking Vandrin's sword, and taking his accent, he is doing the one thing his captain told him not to do, which is hold on to the past. So I love the irony of that moment, because at that point when Vandrin says it, you don't know what's, audiences don't know what's coming, but people who are familiar with campaign do, which is Ford loves his captain so much, and he wants to be the type of man that Vandrin was, that it's important to him that he emulates him in whatever way he can. And in doing so, he's not Ford, he's an imitation of Vandrin.
He's losing himself.
Yeah, he loses himself a little bit and becomes what he thinks Vandrin should have been or would have been or whatever. And I love that bit of irony of let it go or it's going to kill you. And he can't. He does it. We had the scene with Sabian blowing up the ship, which is talked about in the campaign, but not for a while. I don't remember where in the campaign all of that comes up. At some point you find out about Sabian, about Vandrin, but it takes a while for that to come out. So again, it is very cool to get these kind of origin stories here very early on in the game. One thing I do have to bring up, they replicated the Mighty Nein opening, because the very beginning of the opening of the old Mighty Nein intro from the campaign is you're underwater and you hear like the bubbles coming up and you hear explosions, and then Ford hits the water, sinks, and then the big eye opens. Those are like the very first couple frames of the old Mighty Nein intro, and they recreated it almost to like the exact ratio and dimensions of the actual shot. That touched me deeply as someone who loves the Mighty Nein campaign. It is my favorite campaign. I just thought that was a beautiful touch, especially since they aren't doing the song as the intro song, which I'm sure a lot of people are disappointed about. I'm a little sad about it, but it's not anything that's going to ruin my day or anything. And of course, we hear the voice of Uk'otoa singing Ford to shore, making sure he survives, as Ford officially becomes a warlock and picks up the Sword of Fathoms. You mentioned Bo and Dyron, but what you didn't mention is that Dyron sent Bo to Zadash, specifically to the carnival, to meet a courier named Deadeye. Meg and I talked about this already a bunch, but I think it is such a great move to not show the Traveler. I hope they don't show him until like the very end of the season. I don't want to see him at all. I do think that like at the midpoint of the show, which would be episode 5, I do think that would be a good time to show him, because like the midpoint is when like all the shit's revealed. I kind of selfishly think it would be really funny if we don't see it till the end of the campaign, or not the end of the campaign, end of the season. We had news about Mr. Sharp, which I made a note of early because I wasn't sure how far we were going to go into that. That is pivotal to Jester's backstory. We had Caleb, Knott, and Bo staying in the same tavern because they're on the same road, because they're both headed to the carnival, which we'll see in the next episode. We talked about Caleb's amulet. We talked about ESSEK. ESSEK very specifically speaking to the Bright Queen. Leylas Kryn is her name. And Leylas, the Bright Queen, is nervous about what the Empire will do with the beacon, because she very specifically says it's a primordial artifact. Primordials in the world of Exandria were there before the gods. That's really important. So the dynasty believes that the Luxon was a god that once prevailed over the area, or very specifically was a primordial that was in Exandria before the era of the gods currently. And the Luxon at one point, I believe they think that it shattered or splintered and fell to the earth as these beacons. And so the Luxon is the deity, the entity that they worship. Very interesting to me, we learned that the Bright Queen is hunting Dunamanzers. For everyone not familiar with ESSEK, ESSEK is like the Dunamancer. He's like one of the prevailing figures in Dunamancy, which is the study of gravity and time. Dunamancy is a new school of arcana that Matt created specifically for the Mighty Nein campaign, and ESSEK is our kind of foray into it in the campaign and here in the show as well. They revealed that ESSEK wasn't consecuted, which I found very interesting. In the campaign, when ESSEK meets the Mighty Nein, he tells them he's consecuted, and he lies to them and tells them that he is. I wonder if he still will. He might still do that. But I mean, I guess it makes sense that the Bright Queen would know that he's not if she's there for all of the consecutions. So that does make sense. But I found it interesting that they revealed that early. One thing that I found really interesting was that General Virat, when he was talking with ESSEK, said something about he didn't have time to have children in this life, and seemingly is fearing that, like, if I don't find the beacon, she's going to kill me and I won't be able to have children in this life. I'll have to wait till my next one. Which is kind of a really sad thought, but also, is it sad if he knows he's going to come back? I don't know. I think that's a really interesting point. Broomstone from Islecross. Check out my spoiler reaction if you want to know what the fuck that's all about, because that was one of the coolest drops of the whole fucking episode for me. We saw Caleb again using his components. He picked up what looked like feathers and hay or something and cast Gust. I want to check the actual components for Gust and see if any of those are actual components or not, because when he was doing Find Familiar, he used a lot of the actual components from D&D Beyond. We saw the first interaction between Bo, Caleb, and Not, very specifically between Not and Bo, and they are all on the same path again towards the carnival. We saw ESSEK's mother, which was crazy. ESSEK's mother never appears in the campaign. She's only mentioned. Deirdre Thalis is her name, and she is sick. She has basically like some form of like arcane dementia, which, as we see, is giving her these flashbacks and flash images. And I want to say, I think I'm remembering it now. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I want to say that it's brought up in the campaign as in, when you are reborn so many times, there comes a point when you are so inundated with all of the memories from all of the past lives that it kind of drives you crazy.
Ooh.
Because in the dynasty, it's really it's kind of taboo to not be consecuted, because ESSEK not being consecuted is very taboo, which is why he originally lies to the Mighty Nein, because he's trying not to look suspicious. What did you say the name of the disease was? I didn't get to write it down.
Oh, yeah. Typhus.
Typhus?
Yeah.
I will look that up, and I will definitely be talking about that in my spoiler reaction, because I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, it's like you're reborn so many times that you remember so many visions of other lives. Like, that's what happens to it. So I mentioned this to Meg in the actual reaction, but all of the stuff with ESSEK's mom, brand new. Never happened in the actual campaign. This is a brand new storyline, which is very exciting. So I am loving it. And I love the dynamic with ESSEK and his mother, because in my head, I always thought that ESSEK and his mother didn't get along. And I think a lot of people did too. I think that that's fascinating. I think it adds a really good layer to his character. I love it. You will not catch me complaining about that. Interesting, though, that I wrote down that she's a lesbian because well, she doesn't have to be a lesbian. She could be bi. It doesn't really matter. In one of her visions, she was with another woman. ESSEK canonically has a father in the campaign. I don't know that they're bringing that up in the show. It really doesn't matter, because when you go through the process of consecution, when you're reborn, you're not reborn the same. So you might be a woman in one life and you could be a man in the next. It really doesn't matter, because the soul stays the same. So it could still be ESSEK's father. It really doesn't matter all that much, but I'm interested. I'm hooked on that storyline. I would like to know more. But she mentions very specifically something about, she said time steals magic or something like that.
She said that time pries magic from all things eventually.
That ties in very heavily to ESSEK's storyline. We'll talk about that in my other reaction apart from Meg. I don't want to spoil anything for her. We saw Ford use Mask of Many Faces, which, like I said, is one of my favorite Eldritch invocations, is what it's called. When a warlock hits 2nd level, they get something called Eldritch Invocations, where they get to pick 2 features that they get at that level, which can range from anything to extra damage on spell attacks. Mask of Many Faces is basically you can cast Disguise Self at will. It is one that I always take as a warlock, and there's a couple others that are really good as well. I'm curious to see what his other ones are, if we'll see any of those. But I love it. I love how Ford's magic is looking and shaping out. It's fantastic. I want to talk about the Broomstone in Islecross later. You'll definitely hear me talking about that later. Oh, the scene with Lord Sharp plays out differently than it did in the campaign, but I really liked it here. It's a kind of lowbrow spoiler, so I'll ask you, Meg, if you would like me to talk about it, and if you'd like to just hear it in the campaign, I will, of course, shut up, but it's up to you.
I'll wait for campaign.
Okay, cool. Then I'll just move past it. We also saw Ford do Misty Step. We saw Ford do Charm Person, Eldritch Blast, Misty Step, Mask of Many Faces. There might have been one other, but we saw him use a bunch of abilities today, which was great. Loved it.
I think that might be it, though.
I think that might be it. Wrapping up here. Almost done, guys, I promise. We talked about the accent. I'll move past that. We saw Jester's healing magic, confirming that she is a cleric.
Little teddy bear.
Yes, the bear stitching up was amazing. That looked so cool. We got a mention of the Pillow Trove in Zadash, which is a location we will 100% be seeing when we get to Zadash. There was also mention of Chastity's Nook, which is an erotic bookstore in Zadash as well. Those all touch my heart because Zadash is one of the first big, like, kind of come together arcs in the early campaign. So that makes me really excited to hear all that. We saw Not Sphere of Water. Marion entrusted Ford to take care of Jester as well. Those were two things that kind of happened back to back.
Gave him a lot of coin.
Oh yeah. Marion's got money. We had Ford showing an interest in the School of Magic, which is the Soltris Academy, which is where Trent Ickathon works, which comes up later in the campaign. We'll get back to that later. We saw Owelia, who is the Volstrucker that Bo fought. Following Bo, that's bad. We got confirmation that ESSEK is the traitor. ESSEK went and saw Trent, and the two of them are going to study the beacons together, and ESSEK is responsible for the beacon making its way to the Empire.
Did we mention about the Bo piecing together the residuum with the Volstruckers?
We did not, but that is very important. We should. I didn't even have time to make a note about that because so much other shit was happening.
I just thought about that when you mentioned that.
Very good point. I mean, that is an important point. Bo learns that the residuum crystal that she found at the Ashgard garrison, which was the place that was blown up. That sounds right, but I'm not 100% sure that that's correct. The residuum that she found also was in the wrist of the Volstrucker Owelia that she fought, which confirms that these are residuum scars, because she didn't know that. We knew that because we talked about it last episode, but it is residuum scarring. And the very last thing that we saw in this episode was Uk'otoa making Ford a warlock, saying, "Become." We'll hear a lot more about Uk'otoa very soon. I'm actually really glad I rolled my Ford dice because it has Uk'otoa's eye as the 20. That's the 20 on Ford's dice. I fucking loved this episode. I thought this episode was fantastic. All right, guys, in full transparency, it is 5:26 in the morning for me. It is 2:26 in the morning for Meg. She still has to get up for work in
4 hours.
4 hours. So I think without any further ado, Meg and I are going to sign off here for the night. I'll do the outro since Meg did the intro. I want you guys to know we are going to be doing the unedited reactions of these videos from now on over on our Patreon. They are under our $3 tier, which is our PG-13 tier. You can also just buy the episode. If you want to buy it, you don't have to technically subscribe to it. It costs you $3, same price as a subscription fee. Also, I mentioned it a few times throughout, but if you somehow skipped through everything and missed it, I will be doing a full reaction to the first 3 episodes with major spoilers about things that Meg doesn't know about, so I don't spoil it for Meg. And if you don't want spoilers, don't watch that, because I'm going to be spoiling some shit for sure. This was fun. I'm very excited.
This is really fun.
I am having a fucking blast. This show is already everything I wanted it to be and more. So without any further ado, Meg and I are going to sign off here for the night. We will check you guys out in the next episode of the Mighty Nein. See you guys there. Bye.
Bye.